Hey everybody, welcome back to When and Carry Knives. I was going to pull my therapeutic edge opening, but I did not. Anyways, on the table in front of us, we are going to be taking a look at the Benchmade Autocrat. This is a super snappy knife. Now, being that I am in California, I can own autos. And fortunately, I can only carry them around my house. So I do not have a lot of autos, but I did see this one and I really wanted to check it out and see what it is all about. I know that we'll start right off that these go for about $400 on SMKW. And I am not, unfortunately, going to spend $400 on a knife that I can only carry around my house. That just kind of makes me sad. But it is a great knife. I mean, this thing is just, it's just kind of beastie. Some specs on it. You have an S30V dagger blade, of course, because it is an auto. Most of them are dagger blades that I've seen. You do have a beautiful satin finish on there. And let's see if we can bring that up closer. You see the Benchmade logo. So you do have a beautiful, beautiful dagger blade. That satin finish on there is absolutely gorgeous. This thing is sharp as shit. I'm just going to say it. And fun. It really is fun. You have some black G10 handles on here. It is a reversible, well, tip down because it's an auto. Yes, the therapeutic edge?
On this black G10?
On the 3400, yes it is, sir.
Cool.
Yeah. You have this beautiful black clip on here. I love how all these screws and the opener are anodized blue. That's cool. Your blade length. This is a big freaking knife. Your blade length is 3.71 inches. So you're talking almost 3 3/4, almost 4 inches. And that is big. It's just big. Your overall close length is going to be 5 inches, just a hair over 5 inches. I mean, just barely. And your overall length. Now get this. This is what I would call a big knife. Your overall length on this thing is 8.75 inches. That is almost 9 inches. That is a big knife. No, a therapeutic edge. This thing fires out. It's, first of all, it's so smooth. So one thing I've noticed that a lot of the autos that are this size are very hard to open. So, you know, I do have a little bit of arthritis in my thumb, and some of these, this opens so easily. You're pulling it down, it closes easily. And listen to that. Just listen. Everybody, shh, listen. Isn't that cool? Don't you love that? Shh, listen. I love this. Again, it is something, oh, and if I didn't say that, it's 3.93 ounces. So surprisingly, I would have thought that this would have been a lot heavier for the size. I mean, it looks gigantic in my hand. Now, if a therapeutic edge had this in his hand, it would probably look pretty small.
Oh, that's a good size knife.
It is. Yeah. See, even he says so. You know, out the fronts are fun to play with. I do have a small one. And it's not a Benchmade. It's actually made by another company. And I do have a small one, and I do enjoy that one. And I'll sit here and I'll play with it. But again, being that they're not legal in California, it is pretty much not something that I would buy. Now, if I wasn't in California, yeah, I'd probably have a few out the fronts because, you know, you pull one of these out and you say, hey, you're going to get people's attention. Oh, see, now my thumb's getting a little tired. This thing has kick. It has so much kick. Now, this is not one. It does have a deep carry clip on it, which is awesome. I don't even know if you can. Let's see. Can we get that? There we go. So if I had maybe some women's jeans that were cargo pants, or I could put it in my back pocket, or I could clip it in the side of my purse, I would absolutely do that. Again, I love the blue on here. I almost wish they anodized the screws that held the clip on too, though. That would be even better rather than having it black. I can see why they didn't, because they want to keep the, you know, the sleekness of it, or maybe to hide it a little bit. But the blue just gives it that pop, and I think that's really cool. As far as usefulness, you know, it's good for just about anything. I mean, like I said, I mean, this is just, good Lord, it is sharp. It is just very sharp. You're going to be opening anything with this. It is, you know, pull cuts, stab cuts, backwards cuts, dagger cuts, you know, it's all very, very good. Again, I haven't had very many autos, so I don't know pretty much what all to say about these. And I'm just going to be honest with you, I really don't, because again, they're not legal here. I can say that I do love the fact of the ease. The ease to open and close this is just amazing. And for, you know, those of you that maybe have weaker hands, this is definitely a good one. Size-wise, I would like one that's a little bit smaller, but for those of you with larger hands, definitely, it's good. I just love the look of this one altogether. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, you guys, well, thank you so much for joining me. I see the dog has picked up her, uh-oh, here she goes. All right, we're going to go ahead and end on that note. Again, thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it down in the comments section. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you here full time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, if you'd like to check out another video, you can find one over there. That's the dog saying hello, Lola. And thanks so much for joining me. Until next time.